Hello, and welcome to The Bench. My name is Vincent Sanchez, owner of Compressible Solutions, and today you're joining us at The Bench to go over one of our quality reproduction bolt buffers for the Winchester self-loading shotgun 1911 or Browning Auto 5. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to replace that old, dilapidated, and non-existent bolt buffer in your bolt carrier group. You're going to need a few tools to go ahead and get this process done. First thing you're going to need is a drill. You're going to need a drill bit. And last thing is either a flathead screwdriver, a very small fine flathead screwdriver, a pick tool, or you could even just use a nail. I decided to make this easy for some household tools that you might have around. By the way, your 5/64 drill bit or a 3/16 drill bit will do just fine on drilling the old buffer out of the bolt carrier group. Make 3 holes, one in line on top of the other. So if you just go straight down, it gives you the best results. You're going to want to set your bolt carrier group down. Make your first lined up, and you're just going to go nice and slow. And at this point, you're going to have something that looks like that. It's going to be a couple of holes. And at the end, you'll be left with something that looks like that. That's where you'll come and take your pick or nail, and you're just going to kind of, who can't get it to break, you might want to drill another hole. So we went ahead and actually got our pick tool. And it seems like that nail was just too soft. Well, the old buffer will start to come out in pieces like so. And after you battle it for a while, you'll end up digging out the old buffer, which will come out like so. It'll take, like I said, some small screwdrivers or a pick. Might even need a hammer. At the end, you're going to want to take like a wire brush, brass wire brush, and just kind of clean in there real good. You can even get in there with your favorite gun cleaner and clean it out. You just want to kind of agitate the pocket. And so once the pocket's cleaned, there's no further maintenance needed done to that once you've cleaned it, got the old buffer out. Now, if you purchased one of our first style versions of the buffer, which is basically ready to be installed, or not ready to be installed, but basically one that's already been cut, what you would do is you would take it, the buffer, the little half moon, and if you look kind of close to it, it's hard to tell, but if you look to the actual edge of the buffer, there's a slight slant to the material. So this side, in my eyes, looks like it's slanted up, so you got to watch which way it's slanted. And what you would do is you would take that slanted side, and that would go in towards the actual bolt. And all you're going to do to get it in there is you're going to basically start it into a corner like so. And it might not look like, oh, it doesn't fit. And all you're going to do is take your finger, carefully just push it in, and you'll start to just work it with the finger back and forth. Once it's to this point where it's actually sitting in the bolt carrier group, at this point, if it hasn't already been molded to, which to show you the difference between one that's ready to be installed and one that isn't, these are the new version that Mr. Scott Morrison was nice enough to, or Martson was nice enough to send us these bolt carrier groups to bring this video to light. And he'll be carrying these buffers, but here is one of our original style ones, and this is one of the newer style ones. And you'll notice that it kind of has a little bit of a bump there, or kind of like a very light line. If I show you these other ones, you'll see there's a little bit of a light like line, or like a mark. That's basically showing that, as you could see, like right here and a little bit right here, that's already showing of this, which is once you get it to here, you'd want to just take somewhere on your bench, and you're going to basically just push it down into there and just kind of compress it as best as you can. And as you see, that drastically changed how much depth it went in. And that's the seating, the final seating there. That is what's basically going to allow you to operate the action all the way rearward to lock open the breech. And then also it's lets you know that it's fully seated into the bolt carrier group. If you have any questions or concerns, you can contact us at compressiblesolutions@gmail.com or give us a call at 775-462-1004. Thanks, and join us next time at the bench.